Let's get back to the weather we talked about earlier. Tonight, area rivers like the Chagrin here. Look at that, running high with all the rain and flooding we've had. This is where all the water eventually ends up. So far, rivers are handling the water. Only the Cuyahoga was near flood stage. And Betsy is back now. It doesn't get any better for the next couple days, it doesn't sound like, right?
No, it doesn't, although we are slowly draining out. So all the water sitting in your backyard will eventually go into streams that eventually go into the rivers and eventually Lake Erie or the Ohio River, depending on where everybody is. So that's kind of the story going forward. We are draining out and we're cooling down. We're going to be in the low 30s overnight tonight. Wind and snow. Oh, joy in the forecast as we go through the next 24 hours or so. Eventually, we will start to see some brighter skies, but it's not coming anytime soon. We are still stuck with the clouds, unfortunately. We do have flood warnings, aerial and river. Aerial means area-wide, widespread areas, and then the river floodings are particular to gauges. Whoop, there goes the aerial flood warning. Did you see it disappear? Live right there. It's over. So hopefully your waters are starting to subside as well, but the rivers are still, depending on which one, coming up or going down. This is the river gauge on the Cuyahoga River at Independence, where it hit its 8th highest crest on record today. You can see it came in just under major flood stage. So major flood stage is 21 feet. It came in at 20.87 feet and the blue line is going down. But you can see how rapidly the water came up. We go over to the Grand River at Painesville. You can see how rapidly the water has come up, but we're still just in minor flood stage with a 9.86 crest. That is continuing to subside now. Looking at the Black River at Elyria, the Black River is holding at this point. It came up really fast to 11.71 feet. That is a minor flood stage, but you can see it's kind of holding, and then it's going to start to subside as we go through the night tonight. And as far as the Mahoning River at Leavittsburg, this is over in Trumbull County, 10th highest crest on record, a steady increase in those river levels. It's up at 4.88 feet currently, which is just under major flood stage at 15 feet. So yeah, it was a historic rainfall that we had in terms of the flooding and in terms of a lot of backyards. I had a lot of people saying they haven't seen flooding where they are seeing flooding ever before. So we'll drain out. That's the good news. And how come we're draining out? Well, the cold, dry air is here. Still a few flurries showing up on the radar at this hour, but the temperatures are telling a completely different story. It feels so much more like it's February than April, doggone it. And the wind chills are in the 20s at this point. We're not alone. This whole batch of cold air is stretching clear down into the Tennessee Valley, so yeah, they're moaning too. But you can see this big upper level low, the big upper part of the storm system, very unstable air, so that causes a lot of showers. And as this thing departs, we're going to see our winds lining up across Lake Erie. And yeah, some lake effect snow will be possible. How much snow? Well, it's going to add up to maybe a couple of inches in the primary snow belt areas. Otherwise, we'll probably just see some passing flurries and you may have some accumulation on mulch surfaces or grassy surfaces. You'll see it, but you won't have to shovel it. That's just fine. That's good snow. Universal Windows Direct 7-day forecast. Morning snow chances changing to some scattered mix for the afternoon with temperatures in the low 40s, low 50s with rain developing on Wednesday. Then temperatures slide again Thursday with rain showers, and we will dry out and brighten up as we go through the weekend. We'll be right back.